Music streaming has revolutionized how we listen to music, but behind the playlists and convenience lies a darker reality. Are Spotify and Apple Music cheating artists? Today, we expose what you didn't see behind the scenes. If you use a subscription music service like Spotify or Apple Music, you're probably paying around $10 per month. And if you're like most people, you probably believe that your money is going to the artists you admire. However, you are wrong. The reality is that only a portion of your money is paid to the artists you listen to, and the majority of it goes somewhere else. This somewhere else is decided by a small group of subscribers who have gained control over your money due to a mathematical flaw in how artist royalties are calculated. This flaw cheats real artists with real fans, rewards fake artists with no fans, and perhaps worst of all, communicates a simple and awful message to most streaming music subscribers. Your choices don't count, and you don't matter. So, let's begin today's video. Spotify. Spotify is the world's largest music streaming network, with 626 million active users, accounting for more than 30% of the market. Overall, streaming has surpassed era-defining media, including vinyl, CD, radio, and even Apple's iTunes, as the most popular way to listen to music. According to the Entertainment Retailers Association, more than 80% of music sales in the UK are attributed to streaming, with physical sales accounting for only 13% of revenue. These numbers reveal that streaming is no longer simply a part of the industry, but may be on its way to ruling and consuming the entire industry, as suggested by Intelligencer writer John Herman in an article headlined, "Spotify is eating the entire music business." However, Spotify was not always the big fish in the little pond. Spotify, founded in 2006 in Stockholm by Daniel Ek and Martin Lorentzon, was designed to provide a viable alternative to music piracy, according to their marketing director, Andres Serre, in 2009. This was a major problem due to the growth of online music piracy in the late 1990s and early 2000s, which coincided with the launch of the MP3 sharing site Napster, as well as multiple other file sharing sites such as Pirate Bay, BitTorrent, and LimeWire. The Flow. Despite being the default music streaming service, Spotify is not without its critics. One of the most frequent criticisms of music streaming, and Spotify specifically, is that it has an unfair royalty payment model. Spotify, on average, pays out $0.004 per stream, meaning 1 million streams equals just $4,000. In contrast, Apple Music, Spotify's rival, pays about $0.01 per stream, making only $10,000 for 1 million streams. With a 150% increase, Spotify's payment figures wither in the shadow of its rivals. However, compare this to the past, where selling CDs and digital downloads could earn musicians a stable income. Today, streaming has diluted those earnings significantly. Keep in mind that signed music artists receive just a portion of these figures due to separate payment agreements with their record labels. In addition, this is without considering the most recent changes Spotify has made towards how their royalties are paid and distributed. As of April 2024, Spotify introduced a minimum threshold of 1,000 streams per song per year before artists can receive any compensation for their work. This was and continues to be devastating to unsigned independents in the music industry, as well as smaller artists that fall just short of the new requirements. The company stated in a corporate blog post that these modifications were meant to better assist people who are dependent on streaming revenues and to combat artificial activity in streaming numbers that may have taken hard-earned money away from small artists, others. Spotify is under fire for its free service tier, which allows users to listen for free while being sent advertisements in between tracks. The tier has led to a variety of major album releases being delayed or withdrawn from the service. Spotify promises to support its operations by moving customers away from piracy and less monetized platforms and pushing them to upgrade to premium accounts. Spotify has also received media attention for a number of security breaches, as well as for controversial moves, such as a significant change to its privacy policy, pay-for-play practices based on receiving money from labels for placing specific songs on popular playlists, and allegedly creating fake artists for prominent playlist placement, which Spotify denies. Speaking of artificial activity, Spotify's use of AI has also come under scrutiny. The company's use of AI was accelerated in 2023, when it unveiled a number of new features, including the Daylist, a dynamic playlist that continuously adjusts to your listening preferences, and an AI DJ personality that guides you through the artists you love with an artificially generated voice for running commentary. Finally, though not always in a positive way, the music industry has undergone changes. Despite their simplicity, streaming services may come at the sacrifice of our favorite musicians. What do you think? Are Spotify and Apple Music exploiting musicians, or is this just the new reality of the industry? Tell us in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden secrets of the entertainment world.